T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. It's a depression. Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street, and there's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. We know the air is unfit to breathe, and our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. My life has value.
Good afternoon, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Global Watch the News. My name is Lori Swan. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you're in the live chat, we just ask that you keep it family friendly. There will be moderators in there to make sure that we stay within the terms of service put forth to us by the platform we're utilizing today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Take a minute, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, so you know when we go live. So I'm in a really good mood today, guys. I don't know why. Woke up, slept really crappy last night, so I don't know why I woke up, but I'm in a good mood. So I hope you guys are also having a fantastic day. So it's a little impromptu live stream only because I just wanted to get you guys up to speed on what's going on with Big John. So the other day, Big John ruffled some feathers over on TikTok. He put out a video talking about some things that, that he talks about. Things that we've talked about on our show. And it was mostly about America being sacrificed in the last days for the New World Order. He talked a little bit about Sir Francis Bacon and, his his writings on this, proving it, Manly P. Hall. And he brought up the Freemasons, and they don't like it when he talks about them. So he got his TikTok terminated with no warning, which is really weird because you usually get a few warning, like you do here. You usually get some fair warning, but he has another TikTok up. Just look at, do a search for Big John, and he'll come up. And he will be continuing here on Wednesday nights. So he'll probably be here with us tomorrow night. And but he did do a video, and I'm going to put it up here for us, and we can take a listen to him.
One more time.
Whoops, let's rewind a little bit. There we go.
It's your old pal back again one more time. Doing it old school. Some of my first videos on TikTok where I had ugly light fixtures in these man camp rooms. Well, my TikTok got banned today. I never got a warning, never got a strike, never got anything. But the whole thing is, the video I put out, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I get your minds thinking and show you the pattern. But I correlate it and it correlates with you because of the Babylonian blindness. It helps you see past this predictive programming that they do. Now the whole Met Gala thing was what I was talking about, how people can't afford food. I stitched a video basically. And, people with degrees and making $100,000 a year, you can't survive in America now because that's all part of the plan. Well, while these celebrities, just like Hunger Games and, the whole world's collapsing with starvation, and that's coming here to America too. That's not just, anywhere else. But while we die, they dine. And, well, here's the thing about it. Mystery Babylon, which is America, Amarahuka, land of the plumed serpent, it's got to be destroyed, and it will be destroyed. And right now we're in the lining up of the Revelations, which, the destruction of Babylon is in Revelations, where it shall burn in 1 hour. And everybody who has fornicated with her will cry, they will watch from the shore. So anyhow, it's being lined up. I revealed before on a podcast, but never on TikTok, that Nebuchadnezzar had his own timeline because he copied off Daniel's timeline. Every time Daniel had those dreams interpreted for Nebuchadnezzar, he also has it's not as accurate as Jesus' timeline, but it's they have something pretty close. So they're lining up the destruction of Babylon, and that's the whole thing. So that's the big secret. Whether these solar flares are real, or that, HARP made those lights show up, or that anomaly from Antarctica, I think it's all a bunch of energy pulses and everything to bring in storms, and we're going to have a bad hurricane season, whatever. And but I think it's lining up to be the destruction of Babylon the Great. So yeah, I'm gonna continue on here with my Nephilim series, and then if YouTube gets tired of it, then I'll move on to some other platform with video. If not, I'll just go ahead and implement a podcast and put everything on another platform that can't do nothing about it. So anyhow, Big John out.
Okay, so oops. Let me just get here real quick and get to his channel. Big John Great Adventures. And I will put the link in the description below for you guys to go on over and to give him a sub so you know when he does his videos. The information that Big John has been putting out borders on how do I say this? No matter what platform he puts his information out on, it borders community guidelines. All right. As a matter of fact, last show that we did last week with him, it's the last live here before this one. it was taken down for 2 days until I appealed it and reminded people, or reminded YouTube, that their own terms of service allow for free use when it's educational purposes or research purposes. So you have to remind them every once in a while of their terms of service, and that you are staying within these guidelines. And we try to maintain those guidelines every time we come live, because not only is the information important that we put out, but it's also, when we lose a channel, when we lose, a channel, when we lose a channel, we lose that information if it's not been backed up, if I haven't downloaded it yet. And unfortunately, that's what happened with our big channel a few years back. Almost 70,000 subs. We had videos on there with 750,000 views. It was a big channel, and we were ruffling a lot of feathers at that time. But unfortunately, Robbie and I didn't back up the information, and those videos were lost for good. Good thing about StreamYard, though, is that when we come live, it automatically records it for us, and then we can download it and put it up over on Internet Archives, which was where I'm putting most of the stuff. We're going to try to get Big John, his own StreamYard. We're going to try to get him set up, and hopefully get him to do the videos over on his channel here on YouTube. He does have another one over on TikTok. Like I said, just look him up, Big John. You know what? Hold on a second. Let me get it for you real quick. It won't be too bad to get it because he just followed me, so it should be in my recent follows. There we go, right here. So he's go on TikTok and look at Big John 249_backup. Again, that's Big John 249_backup. Let me put it in here for you guys at Big John 249 at Big John. Come on, 249 _backup. There we go. And I'll put it on the screen for you guys. That is his new TikTok channel. So we're going to be helping him hopefully get up and going, and maybe even get a podcast with him, because the information that he's got is so relevant to the times that we're living in, so relevant to America in these last days. I mean, things are aligning up. He touched on the Aurora Borealis, which was completely man-made. That was not a natural occurrence. I don't care what they say about the sun. The sun was created to sustain life. It's not going to destroy us at all. That's not what it was created for. That's all man-made crap. HAARP was doing some crazy stuff up in Alaska last week, so that had a lot to do with it. He also touched on the storms that have been happening. I do have somebody lined up. I just have to coordinate to get him on here with us. He's been watching the weather anomalies for a number of years, and he's coming with receipts, guys. He has proof after proof after proof after proof that right before these major storms have been taking place, and how they've been getting progressively worse over the years, how they hit with NexRad in those areas. And he has the signatures. He has the radar signatures to prove what he's saying, backed up by the storms that come usually within 48 hours. John also touched on the fact that we are going to have a bad hurricane season this year. I do believe that as well. We're going to be keeping an eye on that. John will be with us tomorrow night, I believe. I haven't touched base with him yet today. I've been kind of busy finalizing our memorial things, trying to get the food, the caterers and stuff like that, get an accurate head count of how many people are going to be there and stuff like that. But Like I said, I'm feeling good today. Hopefully, I'll feel good tomorrow. So we'll be able to have a really good, very good live stream tomorrow night. Ernie's come up with a couple of good topics that I would like to explore in the future, near future. So we'll be getting that together. Guys, I just want to touch on something that's really kind of got my attention, and that is the whole Met Gala. If you guys haven't watched that Met Gala, you should. It has got Hunger Game written all over it. Even got one of the actresses, I can't remember her name, saying "Let them eat cake," kind of reference. It's been all across social media now since the Diddy revelation that it's a push to cancel a lot of these Hollywood actors and actresses and musicians, these rappers and stuff. And today I saw something that was, I have to agree, and I'm going to jump on the bandwagon on that, and that is canceling out these mega churches and these churches that have not called out these atrocities, have not called out these people that are targeting our young, these people that are targeting, the minds of our young people here in the world, not even just America. So there's a lot of things. So I really, really, really want to do something on that in the next couple of weeks as well. I will be taking a break the end of this month for Memorial Day. I won't be around. We're leaving out and we'll be gone for a week, Memorial Day that weekend. Also, as like I said, the memorial is going to be the last week in June. It'll be we're going to be leaving, I think, on Thursday, the 27th. The memorial is the 29th, and then we're staying there whole next week. That's 4th of July week, my birthday week, and we're going to spend time with the kids in New York. So I will probably be going live during that time while we're out there because we're probably going to be taking going on Niagara Falls. I want to take Dave on the Maid of the Mist and stuff like that. So we'll be going live with that stuff. I'm not this channel, but I have another backup channel that I'm probably going to be going live for the memorial for family and friends. So if you are from Lockport and you're listening and you want to be included in the live stream for the memorial, just let me know over on Facebook. I think, is there anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, so yeah, Sean, it is already, it is. I have a friend in Arizona. Yuma, Arizona is horrible. Almost 100. They're forecasting Chicago to have an above heat index this year for summer as well. So it's going to be, let's just say the atmosphere is going to be primed for some real major storms. And if you've been watching Ryan Hall, y'all, in the last, I would say, month, there have been some really wicked storms. And again, these storms have been fueled by artificial means. And my friend, we get him on here, we'll prove that. Yeah, and maybe we can stop and see Ernie on the way or on the way back, and we can live stream with Ernie. That would be great. I would like to see him and his family finally meet up with him. And so, yeah. And I know there's a lot of people in the Lockport area, Western New York area, over on my Facebook, friends with you guys. We can do thinking about doing a meet and greet because every time I get up there, people are like, "Why didn't you stop? Why did you tell us you were in town?" So we may do a meet and greet up there. But yeah. So, all right, guys, we will see you tomorrow night. Not sure of the topic yet. I'm gonna get with Big John, see what he wants to talk about because he's got a lot to say, and so we'll see y'all tomorrow night. Until next time, remember, eyes open, no fear.